Hoffman Academy, and this is our weekly jam session where we get to make music together. If this is your first time, glad you could join us, and if you're coming back and have done this in the past, welcome back. It's good to be here today. I'd like to go back to one of my favorite things to improvise with, and that is the blues. We're going to be doing E blues today, and here's the accompaniment I'm going to be playing. So that's what I'm doing, and you are going to be jamming using the E blues scale. So let's take a look at the notes that make up E blues. We'll start with just 4 notes, and if you're new to the piano, if you've only been doing this a few months, maybe you just want to stick with these 4 notes, and let's zoom in, so brace yourselves. What do we have here? Can you name these notes? We've got E, G, A, and B flat. We could call that A sharp, right, if you know about enharmonics. Now, to play those 4 notes, you can just use fingers 1, 2, 3, 4 of your right hand. And so your finger 5 can just chill out or hang out there. And just play those 4 notes. And notice that they kind of have what we call in music a bluesy sound. And a lot of blues and jazz music is built on this kind of blues scale. So take just a minute and just kind of mess around with those 4 notes and see what kind of sounds you can make with them. You can There's a lot you can do that's really fun with the notes of a blues scale. Now, if you want to just stick with those 4 notes, that's just fine. There's a lot you can do with those simple 4 notes. If you want to add some more, you can extend all the way up the full octave like this. And a good fingering could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring your finger 1 under, and then 1, 2, 3 to get you all the way up to the top. So watch that again. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And knocked it off. Okay, try that if you want to. And for this note, you can add this D below. That D, I mean, it's the same D we had up here. And to get to that, you could just cross your finger 2 over. And then if you want to just keep on going up, you can keep extending up as many octaves as you want. Okay? So now take a few moments and just mess around with the E blues scale. Improvising is playing around. It's experimenting. It's messing around. There's no right or wrong notes. I repeat, there are no right or wrong notes when you improvise. Now, one thing I want you to think about when you improvise today is the concept of phrasing. In music, there's a common pattern where you'll have one short phrase, and a phrase mark can often be shown in music by a long curved mark. And you can have 2 short phrases in a row, and then often that will be followed by a longer phrase. When you improvise, I like to encourage my students to not play what in English we would call run-on sentences. A sentence that just goes and goes and never stops, and there's no period, and you just keep saying more things and it never ends. And it just kind of gets annoying to listen to it after a while. And improvising sometimes can sound like that. That was like a run-on sentence. Musically, I just kept going and going and going and going, and you never knew when I was going to stop. It's nice to think in short phrases. Think of music just like you would think about speaking. You want to say something? And then sometimes there's a pause at the end of your sentence, like a period or a comma. And that's more pleasant to listen to. So in music, how would that sound? Here's a short phrase in the E blues scale. I could go. See, that was a short idea. It had a beginning, middle, and an end. So that could be one phrase. Then maybe I repeat that phrase again. Or for my second phrase, maybe I could vary it. See, I changed it a little bit. So let's hear both of those together. So my first phrase was. See, they were similar, but both short. And then I can do a longer phrase. And that's a nice way to structure music. You'll see this come out in classical music, in pop music, in jazz. It's just a structure that works. So now I'd like you to take a minute and experiment with a short idea. It can be 4 notes. It can be, I just played E, E, D, E. It can be that simple. 2 notes, 3 notes, 4 notes. Come up with a short idea, then do another short idea, and then try and make up a longer idea. Take a minute and try that pattern out a few times using the E blues scale. And then we'll jam together. So this is just practicing on your own time. I'll put the E blues scale back up in case you need to refer to that. But just practice on your own for a little bit. Here are the notes of E blues. Don't forget this optional D. Think of improvising in short phrases. 2 shorts, then 1 long. Okay, are you ready to jam? So I'm going to play the accompaniment, and your job is to make up a melody using the E blues scale. And your rhythms don't have to match mine exactly, but try to let your notes work with mine. So I'll be playing a certain beat and rhythm, boom, ba, 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 bum, bum, and let your rhythms work within that beat. You might be like, da 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 ba 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 da 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 do da ba ba. So again, you're not trying to match my rhythm exactly. You're trying to work within the same beat and let your notes sound like they're playing with my notes. They're complementing my notes. And you're just seeing what sounds good and accepting whatever comes out. You may play a note and be like, I didn't like how that sounded. Just go on, play the next note, and it will sound better. Just be in the moment and have some fun making up some melodies using the E blues scale. And let's just see how it goes. Have fun. You can start playing whenever you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. tangled with my cord here. How was your improvisation? I hope you had fun with that. And I hope you'll keep improvising for the rest of the week with E blues. Just keep experimenting. One trick that I've shown in the past that I want to remind you about, when you're playing the blues, sometimes it's fun to glide from that black key to the white key. You can just hit it and then just glide off of it. And that can sound very bluesy. And you can slide up too. Just try that. Take a finger and just pull it across from the black key to the white key. And that's a fun little trick that jazz musicians sometimes use. Okay, it's tradition at the end of these jams that my finger puppet friends come out and tell a joke, and then at the very end, if you want to stick around, we'll do shout outs. And to get a shout out, just go to facebook.com/HoffmanAcademy/live. If you're not there already, maybe you're already watching me from Facebook, and you can leave a comment with your name and where you live, and I'll give you a shout out. Okay, let's see if the finger puppets are ready to come tell a joke. Hi, everybody. Hello. Baby and I are going to share a joke today, right, baby? Yeah. Well, I'll say the joke because baby doesn't talk very much. Okay. Why can't your nose be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Get it, baby? A foot because 12 inches, never mind. 12 inches equal 1 foot. Wow, you're pretty smart, baby. Yeah. Okay, bye, everyone. Bye. Oh, thanks for that joke, guys. Appreciate that, Princess and Baby. And it's time for shout outs. So just let me know where you're watching from, and we will say hello to as many as I can. Hello to Aria in New Jersey. Hello to Emma in Winnipeg, Canada. Let's see. Hello to Grace in Pennsylvania. Hello to Van. Facebook is doing this to me again. So it's something new on Facebook. It's not giving me new comments. So I'm going to have to refresh this. So be patient with me today. I'm going to try to get to everyone. I might have to close this and reopen to get new comments. Okay, here we go. Hello to Verity in Oakville, Canada. Thanks for watching. Hello to Teresa in Hemet, California. Hello to Nandu from India. Hello to Rodor and Echo in Houston, Texas. Hello to Austin in North Carolina. And congrats on finishing lesson 21. Hello to Perrin in Winlock, Washington. Hello to Elliot Chisnall, Huntington Beach. Elliot Chisnall in Huntington Beach, California. And let's see, I guess I've got to refresh this again. Facebook is letting me down. Let's see here. So they used to give me the names and the new comments would just keep popping up. But the last 2 weeks, it won't give me new comments. I've got to exit Facebook and refresh, and then I get some more. Okay. Edgar, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hello to you, Edgar, and hello to Zayla in New Jersey. Hello to Titus and Roman in Fort Worth, Texas. You've been playing my piano lessons for years now. Thank you for learning with me over all that time. Hello to Maya in Canada. Hello to Angelina in Canada. We have a lot of Canada today. So happy about that. Hello to Miao Dong. Hello to Andrea in California. Hello to Timothy in Costa Mesa, California. And I've got to refresh again. So just be patient with me. And hello to Daria in New York City. The book that I played the accompaniment from is called Pattern Play. This is a book that I often use for my jam sessions. It's one of the greatest collections I know for improvisation accompaniments. Pattern Play 4 by Forrest Kinney. Highly recommended. Hello to Jargal in Mongolia. Thanks for watching. And the title of the piece I was doing, Teresa's asking, it's called Different Dance, from this, again, collection by Forrest Kinney. Akiko and Forrest Kinney, I should say. I've met Forrest Kinney before, great musician. And let's see, hello to Amanda in Bogota, Colombia. Got to refresh my Facebook again. Hold on. Let's see. Hello to Angelina in Illinois. Hello to Jenny Lynn. Hello to Henry, Clara and Thomas in Colorado. Happy 2021 to you too. And hello to Iris in Kentucky. You're welcome. Congrats on the Yamaha P45 digital piano. That's awesome. You're asking about how necessary to get a real piano. I assume you mean an acoustic piano that doesn't use electricity. And I would recommend it as soon as you can afford it. They are expensive, I know, but they're beautiful to play on and wonderful. If I think it's okay to start out on a digital piano, one that's electric for the first couple of years, but I would upgrade as soon as possible. You start saving your money now for that, and I think you'll love it. Hello to Rakshan in Chennai, India. Glad to have you watching. Let's see. Got to refresh again. I don't know why Facebook changed that. It was nice when I could just get those comments live without having to close out and go back. Okay, maybe that's it. I hope I didn't miss anybody because of all the weirdness with having to log in and out of Facebook. It didn't used to make me do that. So I apologize if I missed your name. Let me just log out and log back in one more time to get all the shout outs. All right. Okay, here's another one. Hello to Everest from Oakville, Canada. Okay, Angelina. Hello to Angelina, not Jenny. You're using Jenny's account for Facebook. That makes sense. All right. Well, everyone, I think that's it. At least that's all that Facebook gave me. If you wrote your name and where you're from and I didn't shout out to you, Facebook let you down. They're not giving me the comments the way I used to get them. So I did the best I could. I hope I got everyone. Thanks so much for watching today. I love you all, and I'm glad you're learning with me. Thanks for making music every day. I think the more music we make in the world, the better this world will become. Music's a great way to build connections and happiness and togetherness, and we all need more of that in the world, right?